Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the GM. It's your guy, Boulanger. And up next, man, I got something a little spicy for you guys. Now, you guys know that I give pretty strong takes, and if I'm honest, I don't take anything back that I've ever said. When I said it, I believed it, and I'm the type of guy, I believe what I say, and I say what I believe, okay? And so I got a little spiciness for you guys, and it may be extreme hotness, right? It may be extreme. Uh, So you may have to digest this in smaller bites, okay? But what if a deal is already done for Lamar Jackson to be moved on and we just didn't see it, right? You see, news media has continued to flood us with this repetitive story that there's no movement on the Lamar Jackson front, that nobody's making an offer. The Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson are not close to a trade, to a deal. And, you know, all the talking heads go with that narrative over and over and over again. Okay. But I'm not here to say that a deal is done, but I'm here to point you in a direction or to look in a different direction than just the regular spin. See, when you look at my screen, you're going to see an article titled, came out 4 hours ago, Anthony Richardson schedules a meeting with the Ravens, or scheduled to meet with the Ravens. Now, Anthony Richardson has leapfrogged Will Levis as the third quarterback in this draft. Now, I believe that Anthony Richardson is the most talented, maybe not the best quarterback, but the most talented of all the quarterbacks. Probably has the most potential of all the quarterbacks. Has great size, weight, and speed. Has a big arm. Has a lot of athleticism, so on and so forth. Right. And so if he's leapfrog Will Levis, then that probably means he's going in the top five. Okay. Now the Baltimore Ravens have a meeting scheduled, but they're all the way down at number 22. Okay. Clue number one. Clue number two. The Baltimore Ravens don't have any draft capital this year. They only have 5 picks and they don't have a second round pick. Okay. Clue number three is that the Baltimore Ravens are not sacrificing next year's draft to get from 22 to number three. So a question has to be, why would Baltimore be scheduling a meeting with a top five pick with no real way, as we see it, to get up there and get him? See, it'd be a waste of time. See, we can call it due diligence, but there's no chance that Anthony Richardson falls out of the top seven picks, but more or less the top three. You see, because in those top seven picks, you have, of course, Carolina, you have, of course, Indianapolis, you have the Houston Texans, you have the Las Vegas Raiders, and then if he gets out of that, there sits the Atlanta Falcons. You follow what I'm saying? So there's no way he's getting out of the top 7 or 8 picks. But I think he's going in the top three. So why would Baltimore be wasting this time meeting with him if they don't have a chance to get him unless there's a deal done? You see, that will be the only thing that would make sense. Now, I'm not telling you, okay, let me be very clear. I'm not telling you that there is a deal done, but I'm saying that's the only thing that makes sense. If he's not going to fall, you don't have enough draft capital to get up there and get him without sacrificing an entire draft next year, then how would you get him? In fact, the Baltimore Ravens may not have enough draft capital to get him unless they sacrifice 2 drafts. Let me tell you why. The Carolina Panthers gave up their number 9 pick, the next year first round pick, and 2 seconds to get up there to move up 8 spots to get the number 1 pick. So what would it take the Baltimore Ravens to move from 22 to number 3? That would take probably three drafts, this one and the next 2, sacrificing picks. And we know that's not how Baltimore rolls. So unless there was a deal done and Baltimore is aware of what they're going to receive back in compensation for Lamar Jackson, then why would they be interviewing a top three, no less than a top seven pick? Nothing else makes sense unless there was a deal done. Now I could certainly be missing it. And I'm not here to tell you that this is 100% the truth. But I'm saying it's the only thing that makes sense at this point. So is there a deal done? Are the Baltimore Ravens already on the clock and scheduling to pick the next quarterback to replace Lamar Jackson? Could that be what's brewing and we just hadn't seen it? Listen, that's my take, man. Hit like, subscribe. Let me know what you want me to know. Let me know if you guys think I'm totally crazy. I appreciate you guys. I'm your guy Boulanger. This is the GM, and I'm out.